The song I chose to analyze is called What People Do for Money, released in 1984 by Divine Sounds. The song's main message is about greed and how greed can lead to negative behavior, which then leads to negative consequences. My first piece of evidence comes from verse 1 of the song. Define Sounds uses the example of a man getting hit by a car, but not accidentally but intentionally, just so he could just earn some money. My second piece of evidence comes from the second verse from the song. The second verse shows a person going as far as hurting another person just for their money, but now left feeling ashamed of himself. Tying these pieces of evidence together, both are reflecting the main idea that negative behaviors can lead to negative consequences, whether it's hurting themselves or hurting other people. The story I chose to compare with my song was the necklace. The necklace and my song both describe the idea of selfishness, like when Mr. Loisel gives up his money to his wife so that she can go and buy a new dress, but she doesn't care what he was going to do with that money on his own time. My song also gives the example of a man trying to hurt another person so that he can get his money. Both people are showing no regards towards the other person's feelings, just trying to fulfill their own self-satisfaction. The guiding question I chose was question B. What does our possessions reveal about us? My song reveals that people will go great lengths, whether it's some sort of misbehavior, hurting themselves, or hurting others just so they could earn money or a specific possession. All of this showing us that people tend to prioritize the materialistic things over life itself. The verse I chose was Matthew 16:26, which was giving up your soul for the gaining of the world. My song gives examples of people not selling their soul, but sacrificing their physical body so they could earn a specific possession or just money in general. Yes, I think we live in a materialistic world because we prioritize our physical needs such as money, cars, homes, and shoes, which all lead to negative actions and degrade our spiritual morals. Like in my song, if you're getting hit by a car or stealing from someone else, you're practicing what the Bible calls lawlessness. And there's no gain in practicing things like that when you have to pay consequences later anyways.